What's going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's just me, just Galadon. 5 Galadon accounts versus this other clan here. Galadon 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 11.0, and Galadon 12.0. Starting out in this war, we are way behind. It is 14-0, and it is time to break out the indomitable Town Hall 2. That's right, Galadon's Town Hall 2 that is racking up the war stars. I believe I have well over 100 by now. And it's time to get that 2 out there and pick up another 6-pack in this war, because the way the balance works out, it seems like the Town Hall 2 almost always can pick up some triples. Now, you'll see that really it comes down to the number 1 base on either side. And we're going to... Well, okay. First of all, we have to make sure that there's not a baby dragon in the clan castle, because a Town Hall 2 versus any level baby dragon is a bad combination. And you'll see why in just a moment. So as we go in to attack this base, it doesn't look really very difficult. Obviously, there's only 1 defense. We've got 26 archers and some balloons in our CC. So we lure out the clan castle, and sure enough, what do we find? None other than a baby dragon. Now, I pretty much at this point already know that this attack is doomed, that I have no chance, okay? So with this a couple dozen archers right here, level 1, there's just not a lot they can do. Even if the baby dragon is only able to attack 1 at a time, the number of hit points they're able to take off the baby dragon is just not enough to get the job done. Now, I think that an alternate right here would be to have, say, a dragon in the clan castle, and then the dragon would take out the baby dragon and all would be good. Oh wait, I only have 10 housing space. Okay, so a baby dragon in the clan castle. A baby dragon in the clan castle, and it's baby versus baby, and my baby would win with a little help from the archers, and then we could move on and take out the rest of this village. But, you know, it's not that critical. We don't have to worry about losing the whole war because my poor little Town Hall 2 can't get the job done. All we need to do is log on to my massive, huge, upgraded Town Hall 3. That's right, the Town Hall 3 is going to get revenge against this bully, and rather than trying the CC attack with something else, and maybe we'll do that in a future episode just to see if the Town Hall 2 can succeed, we're just going to overwhelm this baby dragon with level 2 archers. That's right, more than 50 of them. So we'll lure out the baby dragon one more time, and then we will go ahead and ring around the rosy with my massive level 2 archers, and they will get the job done. They will take a couple of minutes here. We'll just be patient as the baby dragon goes and takes out a few of them, and we just ring them, and eventually, there we go, a few more, and it's overkill. Easy, totally easy. Then the balloon can move in and take out the 1 defense, the only defense in this base. And all right, so there we go. So we're on our way. We're going to pick up 3 stars for this one. We're going to move forward. And again, like I said, because of the waiting, because of the opponents that I keep finding, it really only ever comes down to the number 1 base in each clan, and if it can pick up the victory and how many stars it can get. Now this is Galadon 11.0, or you might call it Galadon 11.0. Or maybe I should have named it something else. But anyway, it's Galadon 11.0. And as you can see, obviously, it is sort of impossible. It's just that whole, before Town Hall 12 was released, we were able to break the rules of Clash of Clans and upgrade without having installed every single building. Unfortunately, with level 1 resource collectors, I really had no choice but to go out and buy some gems so that I could have resources so that I could train troops. I didn't plan ahead. And yeah, so we went ahead and trained up a couple of Electro Dragons, a bunch of balloons, and that's really all we need was the Siege Machine and the Heroes. Probably would have been enough, but remember, this account has to attack numbers 4 and 3 in this war, and then my number 1 account has to attack numbers 2 and 1. And if you saw the score at the beginning of the war, it is going to be tight. It is going to require me to grab over 94% damage against that base, and you'll see in a moment it's not going to be easy, but we are going to bring my favorite attack strategy, Pekka Bow Bats. So in the meantime, Galadon 11.0 is going to get the job done with a few more balloons in here and the Archer Queen and the Warden. Again, I don't know what to do with this base, but perhaps you can let me know down in the comments. Okay, so we're going to play this one at double speed, and you know what? We left the audio at double speed because I thought it sounded cool. Just to play it a little bit faster, we'll talk a little bit faster as the attack gets underway. We aren't going to use all of the troops, or maybe we will. I don't know. It's obviously a weak base that we didn't have to worry about too much. I only brought freeze spells. I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of resources and stuff like that I didn't really need, because again, I have to buy gems with this account in order to get the resources, because I have a level 1 elixir collector, and otherwise I'm never going to pick up any gems. And I don't want to raid on it because I'm too busy raiding on other accounts and trying to farm and do things like that. I don't need one more account to raid on. It's just too much for me to deal with, okay? So just give me a break. There it is, 3 stars. Okay, so now we're going to move over to the Town Hall 12, and it's time, as you can see here, for the last 2 attacks of the war. So this Town Hall 9, not exactly a big challenge. What is that? A giant sea base. Can you see me? All right, so we're going to go ahead and use Pekka Bow Bat without the bats, so it's really Pekka Bow, or it's just a mini Pekka Smash, and we are going to go ahead and do this at 2x speed as well. Have you ever wondered what the Party Wizard soundtrack sounds like at 2x? I'm actually a little bit disappointed. So here we go. Listen carefully. Here comes the Party Wizards. I don't know. It's okay. I actually like it at regular speed. I think it's kind of a cool soundtrack, although I have a feeling that I will be ready to not hear it anymore by the time this event is over. For now, I'm enjoying it, and yes, I do occasionally dance to it on live streams on Facebook. Just gonna admit that to you in case you wanted to stop by and watch me embarrass myself. I am more than happy to dance to the Party Wizard music, and yeah, this wasn't much of a challenge. But again, all of this is just gearing up, getting ready for the attack against their number 1 base. And I didn't actually want to spend everything here because I thought I can save the bat spells, I can save the freeze spells. Sure enough, we get the job done. We did not employ the siege machine either, and we have the 3-star. All right, so quickly, now it is 14-12, so we got to pick up the big attack with this final attack of the war. And if you'll notice, there it is, a 94% against my base. So we need 95% against this base in order to win the war. Now you'll notice right away there is one single target Inferno Tower, but there are also Wizard Towers next to all of the Inferno Towers. So it wasn't ideal, but I really do feel like that Pekka Bow Bat works against all sorts of bases if you can get those free spells correctly, and of course the ice golems. So check this out. We're going to begin by trying to funnel the attacking troops into that long corridor there where the town hall is, and that should get us to the clan castle, the defending king, the defending queen perhaps, and of course that multi-target inferno. So the funnel is successful with a couple of bowlers and Pekkas on the outside. Everybody else waiting for that siege machine to make a hole, and indeed it will. In fact, right on a seam, right on a crossing of walls. That worked out pretty well. So we'll get into both of those enclosures after the town hall activated. Both of the ice golems, that was one from the CC, and one from my army. Both went flipping off the screen. There's the Warden ability. There's your first star. So I've saved another ice golem, and look up around 10 or 11 o'clock on this base. I want to use the ice golem to distract that wizard tower that is next to the single target inferno. So here it comes, and on the left-hand side, here come your bats. On their way in, the wizard tower is successfully distracted. The single target inferno cannot possibly stop the influx of bats. And the freeze spell, just because I felt like I had plenty of freeze spells, sure enough, the bats come in. The ice golem actually survives right here, and the bats are on their way over to take out the second multi-target inferno, and of course a beautiful freeze spell that could have been better because I could have shifted it to the right and frozen the archer tower instead of the cannon. So easy to Monday morning quarterback these things. We get the wizard tower out of the way, and that means these bats are going to destroy everything else in this base. You can see we pretty much don't need the rest of these troops, and we have a massive amount of troops as well. This is the last defense in the base, this Tesla, and the bats are done. So with 1:18 left, we are going to win the war. We are going to pick up the 3-star with Pekka Bow Bat and defeat our opponent. So just Galadon doing well. Like I said, as long as I attack, things seem to go well. So now we have to attack with a new member to just Galadon. We may have to rename the... Oh, we can't rename the clan. Oh, well. Anyway, we will figure that out later because we are going to have a guest coming in to attack in just Galadon. So there it is, the 3-star and a perfect war from an imperfect attacker. But hey, as always, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Make sure you hit that like button if you would. Stop by a Facebook live stream. More importantly, get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and easy on the planet. And I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon!
What, Peter?
Are you saying it's more important to have a good day than to come by your stream?
Well, yes, but maybe they could do both, huh?
I guess.